have in front of me the Dahua 8 megapixel eyeball IP camera. So it's 50 meter IR and a 2.8mm lens. It's aimed at the trade simply because it's a very high-end camera. It's designed primarily to work with the Dahua NVRs, but in reality probably could work with a range of different ones. We just demonstrated here today on an 8 megapixel Dahua NVR. So if you look at the general design of it here, it comes in this box here. There's 4 plugs and screws coming for mounting it onto the wall, and also we have an Allen key here as well, okay? And the Allen key comes with a certain star connection on it, and that's just to allow the adjustment to happen here, okay? And the idea of the adjustment to happen on the particular thing is that we can loosen off the actual housing on it, and it just allows us then to adjust the actual ball part of it and point in whatever direction we want. And if we look in the base here, we see where there's 4 screws here. So we unscrew the base, mount it on the wall, and put the camera directly onto it, okay? So that's it. So there's a lot of other high-end features inside it. So some of them is the fact that you can use it in security, picking up illicit movement, things like that, and also the fact there's a microphone built into it. So what we'll do here is, in terms of the general design on it, there's a microphone on top, there's an IR sensor on the bottom to tell you if it's day or night time, so to kick in with night vision and IR. The lens is kept separate from the IR simply because they often do it that way. If a spider comes along and builds a web, it just won't affect the lens, it'll just affect the light itself, okay? So what I might do first of all is I'm just going to go in and do the audio part of it here. So I'll go into the main menu, I'll come down as far as cameras, and I will say, okay, we're going to activate the audio thing on it here. So there's going to be feedback here, so I'm going to turn this on for a second because it's really going to blow your eardrums, okay? So because I'll let back and I'll do apply. So that's the camera. That's it, okay? So just knocked off. So now what we can do is we can just come along and we'll look for events here. So what I can do is I can just come along and I can say, well, I want to add on an event here. And I won't go for tripwire, I'll go for something like intrusion, okay? And I'll just draw a box here. And what I'll say is, there, there, there. So if anybody moves into this zone here, and I'll just go right, and in both directions, and I'll just go okay. And what I can do that is it's enabled, and I'll apply it here. And now what you have is you have sort of a box, and what you can do here is you can set up a situation where it'll pick up movement. We'll say if somebody was coming from outside the box or into the box here, it'll actually just form a box around you and follow you across the screen, okay? Now that's obviously the intelligence that's built into the NVR primarily that's doing that, but if you don't have a high resolution picture, it's far harder to get it to work. So it's important that we were able to do it directly on this way here on it. So we were just demonstrating that earlier there, and at one stage we had, you know, different people moving in and out, and the boxes were just continuously going across the screen and almost waiting for them to come back on again. And obviously then you're able to zoom in better and all the rest of it there. So you can see there it's picking up my hand movement there. It just sort of follows it across, okay? So overall, I would say this is just a really impressive camera. So what we try to do with the overall Dahua range is just stock everything. Like well, not everything, but because the range is so massive, but try to stock things that are competitively priced, and then the high-end stuff, they can do everything like that as well. And for what they are, they're obviously very efficient. So that's it anyway, an overview of the Dahua 8 megapixel eyeball IP camera.